Hey everybody, welcome to this A2 English listening practice video. You can use this video to practice your listening and comprehension as I speak. Today we're going to talk about history of Apple Company. This story began in 1976 when two friends, Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak, decided to create computers. They made a computer called the Apple I. It was just a simple box with some electronic parts, but it was the beginning of something big. Soon, Apple grew and made a new computer called the Apple II. It was a colorful machine, and people liked it a lot. It helped Apple become famous. But the journey wasn't always well. Sometimes, there were problems, and Steve Jobs had to leave the company for a while. In the 1980s, Apple made a computer called the Macintosh. It was a small, friendly computer with a mouse. People could click on things and make the computer do what they wanted. This was a big change from other computers at that time. But then, there was a problem. Apple and Jobs didn't agree on some things, so Jobs left again. The company had a hard time when he wasn't there. It made many different computers, but they were not as popular as before. In the 1990s, Jobs came back to Apple. He had new ideas and plans. Apple made a colorful computer called the iMac. It looked like a toy, but it was a powerful machine. People enjoyed how it looked and the many things it could do. Then came a new thing, the iPod. It was a small music player that could fit in your pocket. You could carry all your favorite songs with you. The iPod became very popular, and Apple started to be known not just for computers, but also for cool gadgets. The iPhone, a magical device, came next. It was not just a phone. It was a phone, a camera, and a computer all in one. You could touch the screen to do things. It was like magic in your hands. The iPhone changed how people used phones forever. Apple continued to surprise with the iPad, a tablet that was like a big iPhone, but not for calls. You could read books, watch movies, and do many things on it. People loved how simple it was. In 2011, Steve Jobs, the person who created many of these things, passed away. People all over the world were sad, but Apple continued to make new things. The Apple Watch, a smartwatch, was released. It could tell you the time, track your fitness, and even let you make calls from your wrist. Apple also made software, like the iOS for iPhones and macOS for Macs. They made the App Store, a place where you could get all kinds of apps for your devices. Apple became one of the biggest companies in the world. Its logo was known everywhere. People stood in lines to get the latest Apple products when they were released. In the end, Apple's story is a tale of innovation, creativity, and the power of thinking differently. From a garage in California to a global giant, Apple has come a long way. Its journey is not just about technology. It's about making life simpler, more enjoyable, and connected for people around the world. The story of Apple continues, and who knows what amazing things the future holds for this tech giant. Alright, that's all for today. Leave a comment and tell me about your favorite company. I'll see you next time.